get this thing's solution.
Hello.
Hello. What's happening?
Nothing. Just left coins. I don't think I have coins. I do.
Nyaruko. Oh, is this chick? Hi, bazooka. Say you cannot pee. Ha, sons of bitches.
What?
Yes, the anime OP of this. Literally like sons of bitches, sons of bitches.
I want to see this.
Okay, let me just find it.
I just have one request, eh? I'm busy streaming, so nothing, you know, that will get me in trouble. Please.
Right.
Okay, yeah, don't. I got this, Anarchy. Don't stress, don't stress, don't stress, don't stress, bro.
Is the right one? Okay, it is. IJ. I got it, bro.
INJ.
Bruh.
I'm sorry, I had to. I feel like I'm being completely stupid in this puzzle.
I really do go like that. Really do.
What, be stupid in puzzles?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always like it's so easy, and then you like overthink it so hard.
Dude.
And you're still playing The Witness. It's usually like that. Usually like that.
It was the same with the Talos Principle, dude.
The Talos Principle.
Fucking hell.
I overthought that game so hard. It took me too long to finish that.
Same.
What is this in a game?
I told you, bro. You get it?
I don't know where I am. I should be here. No. The mountain. Yeah.
It is actually so good.
Whoops. Oh, not dashboard. Damn it, I haven't activated this landing pad yet. Yeah.
Man, maybe this is such a good looking game.
Hello, viewers. Damn, I'm actually pretty hungry. You know what I need? A whole block of cheese.
Save me.
Cheese.
I require the cheese.
I require the cheese. While this boat is traveling, I'm just gonna go grab something from the fridge. It's not cheese.
Sure it is, sure.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So Jay, how you like that OP?
Bro, it's so good. I think they just like they would sing the song, they would just slide that line in there.
No, we should add in here. SOB.
It's a like guys.
Johan, dis Nikos nie. Dis is actually Nikos nie. Ek sal jou 'n foto stuur.
There is no cheese.
Lacking that cheese, bro.
Mm.
What is it that one the demons watching me eat shredded cheese at 3 AM?
Oh yeah, you can't fall in the water. I just shat myself.
Yeah, I don't understand this game. Remember when I tried it on like my i5, my process was dying, bro. Now it's like nothing.
I need to. Which laser is pointing in the wrong direction? This one. I'm gonna go see if I can solve this one door. get you around that? Hmm. Surely not. Okay, thought so.
Whoa, was. Bruh.
I am back. Hello.
Welcome.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum.
Bruh. Resistance.
I don't know how to solve this. Think. Think.
Believe.
Think. Thinking.
Use those brains, Call. Yee.
Must use
Nice, Jay.
the powers. The brain powers.
Oh wow. I look what I got. Damn.
I actually feel like I could really use a drink right now. That's terrible.
You're stocked up, Call.
Who did Sky get?
Hmm?
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Yes.
Of
What's this? I'm gonna get Moses.
Moses. What?
What's
Jeez.
this? Moses. I told you, bro.
It's not. That's no way, Chris. That's from
Sick.
Nisekoi. Yeah,
Like, cool.
he's cool. Come to judge, Call.
Yeah, you should. I'm playing like a pleb. Can't beat basic puzzles. This is really not supposed to be that difficult. Let's see. I'll do this.
She looks familiar.
Yeet. 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 I know one of my friends that are watching right now is probably solved this puzzle already. He's sitting there laughing at me right now.
Master at this game.
He's like,
Watched.
how haven't you solved this puzzle yet? Okay, I just need to go put the stuff back in the fridge. I'll be right back. That friend says no, he's not busy judging me. Busy doing other things. No, how is that wrong? Damn it.
Let's play Russian roulette GT.
That's good.
Technically that's wrong. Holy shit, I have 5 viewers. Jeez. Let's quickly see where they're all from. 2 on YouTube, 3 on Twitch. Damn. That is some impressive viewership right there. That door is some good viewership.
Right
Ah,
there.
anarchy.
Nice.
Some
I see.
good viewership
Playing
right
Sudoku
there.
up in this bish.
Then in Sudoku.
This is Tetris.
Close enough.
The Tetris blocks there.
Okay, so let me give you some background, right? These yellow ones mean essentially I have to build that shape, right? I have to cut out at least that shape somewhere and it has to be inside it. So exactly like how I cut it out in a few seconds, right? If I include a blue one, I can omit another one, right?
Right?
So I'm supposed to do something along this
Yes.
line,
Mm-hmm.
something along that line. Just give it a second. Ha, get it? Something along that line. Ha, ha. Okay, so so
No,
some
no,
so I have to do I have to do something along that line and then I can cut out one. Stop
You're
it.
confusing yourself, bro.
So if I have one of those blue blocks as well, then it deducts one of the yellow blocks. If that makes sense. So if I have the yellow thing and then I have one blue one as well, the yellow one could become like a straight line. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So something like
now it didn't work because
yeah.
it doesn't look right at all.
On to Blanc Park.
Oh, that's a song I should play. Playing streams.
Now in my mind, right, doing literally this should pass the puzzle. Oh no, the stream died. Oh no, internet. Okay, we seem to be live again. Hello? Hello? Where is everyone? How did you guys vanish just like that? Yossi. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello? Hello? So like I was saying, I need to build thingies. I can't believe my upload just died like that. I lost 1,678 frames.
Jesus.
Boom. Gone.
Boom! And the frames are gone.
Uploaded
Alright,
to 0.
another game. Magnet. Yes. It's okay, but magnets.
Mhm. Could have sworn this puzzle looked a lot harder last time though. Now I just feel like an idiot because I can't solve it.
Thanks.
Why does that select the inner bunch? Who is scraping their bowl with a shovel? Damn it, Sky.
Yes.
My lord.
How many hard drives do you have?
All of them.
Isekai wara ita isekai.
Okay, 320 gig SSD, right? 120 gig SSD, 3 terabyte hard drive, 2 1 terabytes, and 750. Damn. One day, I'm gonna have 16 terabytes of SSDs. Yeah.
So wait, what did you guys hear about this discussion? The cutting out the lines.
The what?
What?
The what? Cutting out. Oh no, we heard everything. The lines.
So I have to do
The
something along
ones
this
they
line,
use,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just do it right? What are you doing? Stop. Stop.
Scott, do you know how to solve this?
Uh,
No, you don't.
maybe.
Same.
If what you said is correct, then kind of.
But like, I feel like this should be correct, right? I'll leave it for a second.
Like that, all the way. I don't think going straight up is the...
No, so okay, so listen to this logic, right?
Unless you go like...
Technically, all the blue ones and the one yellow one, the bigger yellow one, are all in one block. So in my mind, the blue cancels out the yellow, and then the other yellow is the segment I drew.
If I could see it, that would be good.
Just open the
see it.
stream, lol.
Just a straight line. I just see a straight line.
Straight line up and right and down.
No, okay, there we go. Ah, yes, there we are. Yeah.
You see?
Technically,
I
but
see,
did you
I
go
see.
around the blocks? Just...
Blocks are
Then this is wrong. That's wrong. That one doesn't.
Apparently it's wrong, Sky.
Apparently.
Apparently,
According to the law.
according to the law,
It's wrong.
the law.
Ching Chong, your opinion is wrong.
Ignore the blue ones, just do the yellow.
Bro, what the
Try to get it
is
right.
wrong with my
I think you have to use the blue ones as well. That's the problem. Yeah, see, that bombed out.
Weird. Sleeping in your
Okay.
bed. Tell you something. Bust.
Does it have to be closed?
The
The shape.
What do you mean? Well, I have to get from that dot to the edge. That that little nib.
Yeah.
Well, I told you my one friend says it's easy. He actually just WhatsApped me like, yeah, it's probably easy. What a douche. Douche!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I feel like I know that. Also, guys, I have to
Okay.
give you guys a heads up. Watch Steven Universe. All of it. It's good.
Sounds
Did that show
familiar.
end?
Yeah, I finished it yesterday.
Does it sound familiar?
There's 5 seasons, and then there's a movie, and then there's 2 seasons called Steven Universe Future, which plays off like a few years in the future.
Time
Nice.
skip. Just call it the time skip arc.
It's the time skip arc. They skipped so many of the times.
Skip the whole of years, bro.
The whole of the years.
Cool.
Korea. What?
Just get all of the things in it, and there you go.
All of the things. Oh no.
You're supposed to let it go in the angle, bro.
Okay, what's the blue ones for?
The blue ones subtract.
Nah, just make it. Just do what you did before, but make the thing go diagonally.
You can't do that.
Okay, so
So what you did the first time, but you see the yellow one that's in the angle. Make it an angle, bro.
Make it an angle.
Exactly, bro.
What it means when it's tilted like that as well is it can be in any direction. So that one could, in theory, be
Angle.
like that.
try.
Wait for it. You should see it soon. Should see it soon. Tell me when you see it.
Like that. Ah, I see it.
Okay, yeah, it can be like that or vertical.
Oh, is that why it's angled? Ah,
Yeah, because when it's angled, it basically means it can be in any orientation.
okay.
Ah, mosquito bite. No. No. Come on, this puzzle can't be that difficult. Just don't be stupid, lol.
Wow.
It's true though.
This is
The
on
the
Steam.
answer
This game's on
is
Steam, right?
yeah, but it's very expensive.
Ah.
The answer is right in front of me. But I'm blind.
Bro, just go onto Google and look up for.
No. You shut
Yeah,
your
use your
whore
brain.
mouth.
Yeah, you use your brain to go to Google.
No.
You don't cheat on games like this, man. What's the satisfaction
Okay,
in
so-
completing something like
Okay,
this?
that's how I finish Uncharted, bro. You know
You open
oh
Google.
my God.
exactly, bro. You to YouTube, looked up a tutorial.
Boom.
YouTube the playthrough for Uncharted. Buys Uncharted CD, watches playthrough. I beat the game. Yes, Sky?
Some people think like that. I'm thinking.
Same.
I'm a crunch.
Vriend Johan, het jy vir my 'n tip? Just a tip. Oof.
So they were looking to see to hard rock days.
Come on, how difficult can this really be? Like?
You just Google, bro.
I'm going to slap you.
Okay.
Oi, that's not family friendly. Ban him.
I said slap, I didn't say anything else.
It's violence. I'm reporting you to the police.
Oh no. Not the Popo.
I'll tell them you have corona and you went outside.
Ha, joke's on you, I haven't gone outside. That's why I'm so freaking
Exactly.
dead. I miss people, man.
I believe, Carl.
One day I'll have people.
When you find the answer, you just be like, wow.
Dude,
I'm
half the puzzles
dumb.
in this game. Oh, they're like you beat the puzzle. I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I see this quicker?
I just attempted.
See, and that also splits it, so it's wrong. Wait a second. Fuck. Okay, I feel like I actually need to go look at the other puzzles where I did those things again. Time to run to the swamp. To the swamp!
Shrek. Oh, see Shrek.
What are you doing in my swamp?
What are you doing in my swamp? What? Crown.
No man, what am I doing? Can I climb up here? Yes I can. This bridge just takes
What?
7 eons.
Are we actually playing? I actually heard that.
It's actually in the swamp.
I made it to the swamp, boys, and an ogre hasn't eaten us yet.
Where's the Shrekist?
Come on, come on, come on. Let me on! Let me on!
Oh, I thought my stream was lagging. It's no.
This is the slowest bridge in all of humanity. Ori and the Blind Forest is on sale. Why you do this?
That's a good game. Think about the sequel.
Who's that?
See, if you look at these things, the blue literally just subtracts 1, right? So in this first one, there's a 4 and a 4, and if you put them on top of each other... Yeah, not yet. Give it a second.
You see this right here? Yeah.
You see this right here that you can't see yet, right?
No. Ah, there we go.
So yeah, in the first one, if you put the 2 yellow blocks on top of each other, right, there'll be 1 overlapping yellow. But then because there's that blue one, it subtracts the overlapping yellow, and then that's why that's valid. In the second one, it's basically the same story, except there's 2 blue, and that's why you cut out the first corner. Right? It makes sense.
No.
I understand now.
Math.
Math.
Right? This is essentially how it's...
Ones. Oh, so you can't overlap as well.
Yeah. How did this one... Oh, this one makes that Z shop, and then you cut out the one from the 4, that's fine. These 2... How did this one...
Alright, let's drop
Okay, alright, so these things make sense. That activated the bridge again. That's fine. This makes sense, right? Now that we have a little background knowledge again on how blue and yellow work together, let's run all the way back.
Yikes.
Come on, slow us, bridge. You got this.
Oh, there's probably Sikari there.
Come on. Let me off! Let me off!
Wow.
Like every extrovert right now. Let me out! Let me out!
Hikari time.
Actually, I'm gonna try and solve this one. Where does it start? Not there.
It's getting there. Anarchy, it's getting there.
Oh, yes.
Oh my freaking goodness.
Hikari is like 4th.
What?
Hikari is 4th on his most played.
Well, guys, I just got one of the lasers to point at the right spot, I think. No, I overshot.
Shoot south.
Why isn't this laser going? Another one.
I'm gonna hit the ending at least, bro.
Oh, that did nothing.
Crunch. Jeez.
Huh?
Where did I do duplicate puzzles like this? Is there a pattern right in front of me that I just can't see?
What is happening?
Where did I do those puzzles? I wonder if that counts. No. Just that fan is annoying. Might spend some time this weekend taking apart my PC and cleaning it. Wow, I just 100% cannot solve these puzzles tonight.
Like one single tap.
What even is single tap? Wait, where am I going? There's those trees.
Oh, it's a back and forth. I did not see that. Huh.
So wait, who here had their lines upgraded for free? Or
Not yet.
are all of us unlucky?
No, they said they're doing it in phases. They didn't get hit yet. It'll roll out in a week's time, so.
Well, I mean, it is still May, so
They'll probably get it like Friday or
yeah.
Monday. One of those two.
Either or. This week still they have to allow it. Or else people are gonna complain. And then they're gonna end up switching ISPs. Like, oh, no. That's not how that works. Rip Carthy, he's quitting Osu.
I know.
He's quitting
That
Osu.
was not that.
Why is he quitting?
It's on thingy. The Osu subreddit. He's quitting because he's playing Final Fantasy VII.
What? What?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. The other reason is he's getting bored of the game.
He's getting bored, but he hasn't even reached number 1. How dare he be bored?
Says he can't play the game for more than 30 minutes without getting exhausted.
minutes. Kind
Yeah,
of.
he's done all he wanted to do now, so there's a reason to play anymore.
It's his medication as well.
Meds just like put you to sleep, bro. It's like midway through a map, sleep.
Yikes.
Yike.
Sleep.
Is there a sign somewhere that I'm missing? No way, I should just make a normal plus, right? Eh. Do you think I can draw?
Kenny, you can't.
Can't even make a connection to something. Where have I seen something like that? What the friggity frack? That's the door down.
Call.
Yeah. Sky, what do you
Come on.
want?
You know what? That's fine.
No, what?
This is lagging.
Are you
Is this
watching on
stream
Twitch?
Yeah.
Switch to YouTube maybe.
I've been lagging so hard.
Yeah, I'll just check if it's lagging on Twitch. Just switch to YouTube. Purely because Twitch doesn't seem to be doing so well. I think too many people are watching Twitch.
Need more.
And that's not right. I don't even know what I'm doing. No.
Damn.
Yeah. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. That's a bit. One, two, three, four, 5.
Yikes.
Can I get on top of this?
Oh, my God. How does it happen in this poor old world? That thou art so great, and yet nobody finds thee. That thou callest so loudly, and nobody hears thee. That thou art so near, and nobody feels thee. That thou givest thyself to everybody, and nobody knows thy name. Men flee from thee, and say they cannot find thee. They turn their backs, and say they cannot see thee. They stop their ears, and say they cannot hear thee. Hans Dank, circa 1520.
Okay.
Bye.
Who's leaving?
I mean, my brother came in.
His brother. He wasn't even here.
Tonight is not a puzzle night, boys. That's not right. None of them.
Imagine if all the tumult of the body were to quiet down, along with all our busy thoughts about earth, sea, and air. If the very world should stop, and the mind cease thinking about itself, go beyond itself, and be quite still. If all the fantasies that appear in dreams and imagination should cease, and there be no speech, no sign. Imagine if all things that are perishable grew still. For if we listen, they are saying, we did not make ourselves. He made us who abides forever. Imagine then that they should say this and fall silent, listening to the very voice of him who made them, and not to that of his creation, so that we should hear not his word through the tongues of men, nor the voice of angels, nor the clouds' thunder, nor any symbol, but his very self, which in these things we love, and go beyond ourselves to attain a flash of that eternal wisdom which abides above all things. And imagine if that moment were to go on and on, leaving behind all other sights and sounds but this one vision, which ravishes and absorbs and fixes the beholder in joy, so that the rest of eternal life were like that moment of illumination which leaves us breathless. Would this not be what is bidden in Scripture? Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Augustine of Hippo, circa 400.
It is a great adventure to contemplate the universe beyond man, to contemplate what it would be like without man, as it was in a great part of its long history and as it is in a great majority of places. When this objective view is finally attained, and the mystery and majesty of matter are fully appreciated, to then turn the objective eye back on man, viewed as matter, to view life as part of this universal mystery of the greatest depth, is to sense an experience which is very rare and very exciting. It usually ends in laughter and a delight in the futility of trying to understand what this atom in the universe is. This thing, atoms with curiosity, that looks at itself and wonders why it wonders. Well, these scientific views end in awe and mystery, lost at the edge in uncertainty, but they appear to be so deep and so impressive that the theory that it is all arranged as a stage for God to watch man struggle for good and evil seems inadequate. Some will tell me that I have just described a religious experience. Very well, you may call it what you will. Then, in that language, I would say that the young man's religious experience is of such a kind that he finds the religion of his church inadequate to describe, to encompass that kind of experience. The God of the church isn't big enough. Richard Feynman, 1963.
Jeez. Those were some intense audio tracks. Oh, that's what the blue was for. Yeah, I'm not solving any of these puzzles. Damn.
My mic.
But why? Well, 1.5 hours of basically no puzzle solving was great. Thanks everyone for watching the stream.